unboxing of my Rebel Sabers lightsaber here. I am Cameron Kyle. I am an instructor at Daopunk Tai Chi, and the reason I'm interested in lightsabers is I like teaching children Tai Chi and Tai Chi sword, Wushu sword, and this is a great, safe alternative that's super fun, that introduces lots of people to it. I also work with my brother at a company called Wrong Brothers Gaming, where we design tabletop gaming and all sorts of, tabletop role-playing dice tabletop games. And we also are very close with the LARPing community and very close with the cosplay community. So these have been just really interesting things. So yeah, this came straight up from China very, very quickly. I'm impressed. I ordered from Rebel Sabers a little while after I ordered from a competing company called Ultra Sabers, and it's beaten it here, and they covered all the shipping from the States. There was no customs or anything like that, and it actually came all the way from China, so we'll see. But yeah, I'm impressed. Okay, so I know the setup is not perfect for unboxing, but I don't normally do unboxing videos. If that starts becoming a thing, then I'll do that. But we're just here to talk about equipment. Wow. Okay. So this is what the box definitely looks like. Inside. That's how it was packaged and shipped. Right there. So, I guess we're gonna do this style that everyone seems to do, which is the awkward stuff first. So, take the tape off of this, and insert box in box, because it looks better on the screen. Box in box. Okay, so apparently we have ties and all sorts of stuff like that. Shims and a few screws. That's awesome. Okay. Yeah, and so these are supposed to fasten the blade and stuff in place and all of that. I assume there are cards to explain this and shims for the hilt, which are always cool. So we have a charging cable, which is also kind of a super benefit of this saber apparently, is that this saber has internal recharging, which is super cool. Oh, dude. Okay. And we've got our pretty epic lightsaber right here. That's pretty awesome. That's a pretty big blade, I gotta say. Chinese sword here. So we're definitely getting a longer blade in comparison. This is gonna be interesting, adding what, I don't know, 5 inches in space? Like 5? Dude. Okay. Cool. We'll figure that out. Alright, so I'm gonna put that back to the side. This is my standard stuff. So we're gonna put that here and here and here. Now, I guess we're on to the hilt. Wow. That is a lot bigger than I thought it would be, and it's wrapped up quite nice. So yeah, this is pretty crazy. Now, yeah, there's a lot of features of this saber versus the other saber. I'll do like a comparison video at some point between the Rebel Saber and the Ultra Saber. But man, I gotta say, this Rebel Saber looks pretty impressive. It looks better than I thought it would, now that it's actually in my hand. It has a really nice weight to it. Let's get this off of here. No one wants to see me talk. Okay, so that is our hilt right there. She's rather pretty. It's a beautiful hilt. It's quite lovely. This is the button to activate everything. It's a recharge port. We've got a nice pommel that's supposed to... Wow, okay, that comes off. And it's got grommets and a speaker, which is kind of crazy and awesome. That's cool. So we'll put that back on. And I guess so the emitter comes off. This front piece, apparently. We got a light. So that is one thing, is that this one didn't come with a blade plug. I didn't know what a blade plug was when I ordered these things. I kind of thought that you would put a nice inlay in here and that it would go through like a light clip, but I guess there's a whole plug situation, and we'll figure out how that works in a future situation, video, whatever. Okay, so this is what was in the package. Actually, I really like the branding on this manual card here. It's actually really cool. The new aluminum cards explaining, you know, how to power this and work this lightsaber hilt thing here. We've got retention screws and a little Allen key right here. And then now we have the lightsaber on the thing, which is it's a whole feel. Like, I don't know, man. I'm still trying to figure this all out. Yeah, I do enjoy it. It is cool. I gotta say, there's a few like minor machine scratches on it, like nothing too major. I really want to like weather it and put a handle on here so it more resembles sort of a Chinese saber, honestly. So it has a bit of a tassel so I can feel the pull. That's a whole nother conversation. Why in Chinese martial arts we put tassels on the back of swords? It has a particular feel. There's a reason I do it. So I don't know if this is intended to be held this way, but that's not going to happen for me. I will probably end up holding it much higher up here. So that's going to be interesting with the button there and some of the feels. I'm not sure. So yeah, we're going to figure this all out. I'll compare it to traditional wushu sword, which is kind of right here. So we'll put these two together and we'll just kind of compare lightsabers to traditional Chinese weapons, which is obviously apples to oranges, but you know, hey, this is my life. Length is actually not that far off, to be honest. Where I would actually hold this about right here, yeah, that's pretty close actually, and the pommel kind of, the weight's not actually that big of a difference. The blade weighs nothing on the lightsaber, and this blade actually weighs a lot, comparatively. I like a heavy blade. That's just kind of traditionally how I learn. If it's too light or too flexible, I don't enjoy it. But yeah, this is really cool. I gotta say, comparatively, I'm enjoying it. Okay. That sound is awesome. I do love the red button. Yeah. Okay. All right. That's wow. That's a whole thing. So yeah, okay. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but it actually has, like, it does make sound as I swing it. Okay, so. That's pretty cool, I gotta say. That means. Okay, so I instantly noticed a thing. When I'm doing this, it started to come unscrewed a little bit. Gonna have to go in through this handle and probably tighten this up, but that might just be a me problem. You can look at the way my hilt looks from my other sword, so I do all of this based on grip strength, and I try and be very careful about the balance. Not too bad. Okay, yeah, so the blade changes colors to whatever you want it to be. You can cycle it through a whole bunch of stuff. There's a card that shows you to do it. It's actually kind of complicated. So here's red, and that's pretty epic. And we're gonna go with the nice, classic, badass fucking Return of the Jedi green. It's a badass Return of the Jedi green. That is an awesome Return of the Jedi green. I should probably not cuss, but I gotta say. Turn the music off. I figured out how to change the color, which is pretty impressive. Yeah, this is probably basic stuff for normal people, normal lightsaber people, but I am not a normal lightsaber people. This is my first lightsaber. I like how the red matches the button. I'm definitely going to have to tighten the whole thing up. I definitely want to put some wear and tear on it because it's going to end up with wear and tear anyway. Some of the edges are a little sharp. But yeah, it's a pretty amazing, little cheap, inexpensive piece. It's really not that expensive for this one. I think it's called the Justicar, which is rather lovely. So yeah, it's charges and it's everything. So it's a little loud. I might put something in there, but it's not that loud. I don't know. Like, I think it's doing a great job. But it does take some force to actually make it do stuff. So I don't know whose lightsaber set I have this on. I wonder if I can change the sound for it. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I think that's Palpatine. That sounds pretty cool. And apparently my dog is terrified of it, which is hilarious. So I feel for her. It's probably the light and the sound. So yeah, that is pretty okay, I gotta say. That is pretty okay. I'm enjoying this. It's worth, like 150, 160 bucks. I'm enjoying it. This is a lot of fun. So yeah, lightsabers. Yay. Thank you, Rebel Sabers. This is pretty cool.